Welcome to the Choristers. Welcome to the Choristers Lounge. Welcome to the Choristers Lounge. Come on in and sit on down. Listen as we break it down. From hymns above to songs I knew, sharing the things important to you. Come on in and sit on down. Listen as we break it down. Choristers at the Choristers Lounge.
Right, YouTube audience, so welcome again to another episode of the Choristers Lounge. I want to thank you all for coming back on in to the lounge. Thank you for joining us. Thank you for being part of the journey. I want to continue to ask that you like, share, and subscribe through our various social platforms, and just thank you for being part of the journey so far. Today, we are pleased to welcome Brother Charles Durham from Jacksonville, Florida, the
Thank you.
tabernacle with the golden doors and the golden hearts. So
Yes,
certainly
sir.
thankful that Brother Charles has joined us today. Brother Charles has a very unique perspective just in terms of his musical and chorister journey, and we're just going to delve into that. So Brother Charles, glad to have you this
Yes,
beautiful
sir.
afternoon.
Yes, sir. I'm glad to be here, brother Matthew.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So just to kind of get started, and going to kind of go back to the 2025 Passover. We were blessed to have the Jacksonville Tabernacle and Choir under your direction to sing the song "Woe to the Bloody City."
Hmm.
And what can you tell us? Is there any history centered around that song that you're aware of?
Well, from my understanding, one of the bishops asked Sister Rebecca Black to compose a song. It was on a Wednesday. Asked her to compose a song, and she had it done by that Friday.
My Lord,
And it came out of mm, uh,
is it Nahum?
Yeah, I think Nahum
Okay.
chapter 3. Yes,
Okay.
sir.
Okay.
Yes,
That
sir.
See, and that's that Genesis generation, and that's how things used to be. A pastor would come up saying, "Hey, I need a song or something like that," and those composers would get to work.
Yes,
And
sir.
not only would they get to work, it would be taught and it would be sung.
Oh yeah.
So that was beautiful. And I'll come back to specifically to that performance at the Passover, because there was something that you did that really left an impression on so many folks that saw it. But just kind of tell me a little bit maybe about your upbringing in the Jacksonville Tabernacle. Maybe who were some of the individuals that really left an impression on you as you were growing up there at the Jacksonville Tabernacle.
Well, well, we're gonna start off with Elder C.R. Eves, the late Elder C.R. Eves.
Yes, sir.
Also, my grandfather, Broward Jones,
Mm,
um, Cecil Maynor,
yes, sir.
uh, John, uh, Rabbi John H. Eves, and his son.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes, those are the people who inspired me.
Yes, sir.
As a matter of fact, Rabbi John is the one who appointed me to be, and that was a unique situation in itself, he appointed me to be a choir director
Hmm.
at the age of 9 years old.
My Lord. Yes, sir. All right, and that's usually one of the questions that I ask. So, when, where, and by whom? So you already told us the by whom. So Rabbi John H. Eves appointed you. So you said you were 9 years old. Roughly, when was that? I
That
don't know
was
if
in
how you feel
that
telling
was
your
in
age, but it's all right.
no, Matthew, I'm 50 and proud. You
Go
understand me?
ahead, yes, sir. Thank the Lord.
uh, that was back in '84.
Yes, sir.
Back
Okay.
in '84, yes, sir.
Yes, sir. And they're in the Jacksonville Tabernacle.
In
Beautiful.
Jacksonville Tabernacle, yes, sir.
Beautiful, beautiful. So, were there any others? So, of course, it's always good that those folks that you see week in and week out there in your local tabernacles, they're the ones that kind of really set a foundation for, for our work ethic and just kind of what we see week in and week out. Were
Hmm.
there any other singers or directors that may not have been in Jacksonville and maybe that you saw at gatherings or just kind of your travels that had an impression on you as well?
Oh yes, oh yes. Uh, um, Brother Earl Williams,
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Elder Speller.
All right.
You understand?
Yeah.
David Plummer,
Yes, sir.
Stevenson.
Yes, sir. Elder
Yeah, yeah,
Thomas
yes,
Stevenson, Elder Charles
yeah,
David Plum. Yes, sir. So, yes,
yes,
sir.
yes, sir. So
Uh-huh.
those were the ones outside of the Jacksonville Tabernacle that I kind of directed myself behind and took. Sometimes you have to take pieces from this person and that person and put them all together and
Yeah.
come with what you can come with.
That's right.
So
Absolutely.
that's what I did.
Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. Now, let me ask you this. And have you had any type of musical training? Did you sing in any choirs at school, anything like that?
Well, when I was younger, I did sing in the choir at school,
Okay.
seventh, eighth, ninth grade.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Gotcha. And how did you see, did any of that, or how did that help kind of in shaping kind of your musical prowess, within the congregation?
Well, hearing the notes and being disciplined
Ah, yes, sir.
to what was going on or what was going on around me.
Yeah. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Absolutely. Absolutely. Now, there is, and I've even from a younger standpoint, I remember you throughout the years, and you've always had a certain flair when it came to directing. All
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
right. When it came to directing, you have some unique moves that are specific to Brother Charles Durham that I absolutely love. And kind of going back to the Passover, like I said, we were blessed. Not only did you lead the Jacksonville choir and Woe to the Bloody City,
Hmm.
you led the singer's oath. And something that you did kind of when you finished, you kind of had this move where like you pulled the note or you got the note at the end and then you kind of put it in your pocket, right?
Yeah.
Talk to me about how you get some of those moves. Where do they come from? How does that impact kind of some of the flair that you have for directing?
Well, Brother Matthew, let me explain something to you about me. I like to have fun when I'm doing what I'm doing.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
If you can't have fun, it's not what it's going to be.
yeah, yeah.
So in my directing, and you got to remember who I actually came from up under. Cecil Maynard, he's a character within himself.
Yes, he is.
So, like I say, I got a lot of that Jigga Monroe from him, and put my little spin on it too.
Yeah, yeah,
Um,
absolutely.
that move right there
Yeah.
to me is a signature move,
Yes, sir.
because you never know when you'll have a chance to be in that spotlight again.
Correct.
So let me grab that,
Yeah.
put that in my pocket, and
Yeah.
save it,
Yes, sir.
and it'll always be with me.
Ah, that's awesome.
Yes, sir.
I love that. I love that. Because sometimes I think that's good for our younger choristers as well.
Mm-hmm.
There's a reason that you did that, right? It was
Mm-hmm.
it was to savor the moment, to
Right.
savor that moment, and to keep that with you, like you said, because we don't know, any of us, none of us really know when we're ever going to have the opportunity again. But while I'm in that moment, I want to take that moment with me, embrace it, put it in my back pocket, puts it in my heart, so I can carry it around with me at all times. That
At all times.
that
And
is that is beautiful.
and Matthew, sometimes I can pull it out and play with it, and have a good time.
So be it. So be it. So be it. I hear you. I hear you. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So the other thing that I wanted to kind of mention, with your unique perspective, your unique experience.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of folks may not know just some of the we'll call them health challenges that you experience,
Mm-hmm.
and some people may. All right. And
Right.
I just kind of want to give you the opportunity just to kind of share, to whatever degree that you would like, how you're able, with your current health challenges or some things that we might call limitations, how you're
Right.
still able to function as a chorister, to really be able to do everything that it is. And when I say everything, you still do everything that choristers are responsible for, from not just leading the music, but to doing choir marches and things like that. How are you able to do that? And just give us a little bit of that perspective from somebody whose perspective is completely yours.
Well, Brother Matthew, one thing you have to remember, a lot of us been doing this for a long time.
Yes, sir.
I've been a choir director for 40 years,
Yes, sir.
and I've never forgotten what I was doing then versus me doing it now.
Mm-hmm.
The church has always been set up the same way it was set up 20 years ago, 30 years ago.
Yes, sir.
So I know once I hit a bench, once I hit the back of a bench, once
Mm-hmm.
I hit a chair, it lets me know where I am
Mm-hmm.
in the tabernacle. Even when it come down to um, marching,
Mm-hmm.
as I'm going out, I listen to voices. See, the eyes don't work anymore. So I listen to voices. And once I hear that voice move, I know exactly what that person is doing.
Mm. Mm.
Just to give you a small example,
Yes, sir.
say we've gotten to the back of the church,
Mm-hmm.
and they're lining up to the back, but you can hear the voices moving.
Yes, sir.
But when those voices stop, that let me know, hey, it's time for them to turn and face me.
Mm. 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 Yes, sir.
Yeah, so that's what
Yes, sir.
gets me through.
And you do it so effectively. You do it so. I mean, and for those of us, those of us that are watching, that is an inspiration and it's an encouragement to me.
Right.
I listen. If I have a little hangnail or something like that, listen, we can work through that. If you can work through and be effective in what you're doing, and
Mm-hmm.
I love that you don't use that as an excuse not to perform. All right. The Lord has still been good,
Oh
even with
yeah, for
something that
sure.
might be considered a limitation, and I'm going to give everything that I have, back to the good Lord. That is an absolutely powerful experience, and just by the power of your example,
Hmm.
you're just encouraging me even in this moment here. So yes, sir. God bless you.
Matthew,
Yes, sir.
he got it. He
Yeah.
gave me what I have.
Yes, sir.
I wouldn't have the talent
Yes, sir.
that I have. He wouldn't have made me blind and say, "No, Brother Charles, you can't do it."
Mm.
He gave me the inspiration to do it. So let's get out there and do it. Don't because I have a disability. Don't put me out.
Yeah.
Let me walk away.
Ah. I like that. I hear
Yeah,
you loud and
man.
clear.
Yes,
I hear
sir.
I hear
And
that loud and clear.
I love it, Matthew, and I have
Yes,
a
sir.
passion
You
for
do.
this choir.
Yes.
You can't you can't get me away from it.
I know that's right. We
Oh
got we
man.
got we got to keep you closer. That's what we got to do. Yes, sir. Now let me go back to you talked about your grandmother, Saint
Hmm.
Abigail. You talked about Rabbi John H. Eves. So what was it specifically about them that impressed you? What pieces of them do you still kind of carry around with you kind of over the course of your journey as your journey as a singer?
Well, my grandmother, her being a composer
Mm-hmm.
and her being able to sing all four voices.
My Lord.
So
Mm-mm-mm.
what we used to do is after services, we used to go home over to her house because she stayed across the street from the church.
Mm-hmm.
We used to go to her house and we'll sit there with her and sing songs.
Yes, sir.
So the more and more we did that, the more and more I grasped at that.
Yeah.
But then Cecil, he didn't make it any better because he would just put me out there.
Yeah.
And, just go and do. If you mess up, you mess up. Just do
Right.
it.
Yeah.
And every time he put me out there, I got better
Yes, sir.
and better and better.
Yes,
So,
sir. That's awesome. That's awesome. Now, how about Rabbi John H. Eves? What type of influence did he have on you?
well, Rabbi John, he was my grandmother's brother,
Hmm.
but he was like a father to me.
Yes, sir.
So if he told me, Brother Charles, go do X, Y, and Z, I had to go do it.
Yes, sir.
I did it. It wasn't no questions about it.
Hmm.
So once it became, because at that time it was Brother Sam Eves
Hmm.
and
Hmm.
we were almost battling each other
Sure.
for that shepherd staff.
Yes, sir.
And Rabbi John made his mind up. I guess he heard me singing. He
Hmm.
heard me. He seen me directing the choir, and he made his mind up one Sabbath and ended up giving me the Cantor's Rosette and giving Brother Sam the
Shepherd.
Shepherd Rosette. Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir. Yes, sir. So you were never a shepherd.
No, I was never a shepherd. I,
Yes,
I
sir.
I went straight into being a cancer.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So I've always heard about the discipline of the Jacksonville choir, the influence that the Belleville choir had on the Jacksonville choir.
Hmm.
There's some video clips of you all of the Jacksonville choir mastering those silent turns. That is just it's absolutely beautiful to see. What can you tell me just about that? Just kind of the discipline that you saw there in the Jacksonville choir, and kind of how they were influenced by the Belleville choir.
Well, that in itself, Brother Matthew,
Yes, sir.
I really didn't get to see that by me being so young.
Sure.
But as I was growing up in the Jacksonville Tabernacle, I seen it from them, and it
Mm.
growed into me.
Yes, sir.
You just made a point of the terms, being silent.
Yes, sir.
I do that every time that I direct the choir.
Mm, 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 to
I
this
I
day, like
was
in 2025,
Yeah,
my
yes
Lord.
sir. Matter of fact, the last time I directed the choir march, I did it.
Yes, sir. Listen, I mean, it's that I'll say that is a lost art, right? There's
Yeah,
something that kingdom wide we could work on. So the fact that you all are doing some semblance of it, is beautiful. Even here in 2025, you're probably one of the few that are still doing it to this day. So
that's be-
hats off to you all.
right, and that's because I learned from the older generation. See,
Yes, sir.
a lot of us that's coming up now, we're not learning from the older generation.
Mm,
We're
yes,
just
sir.
learning.
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. That actually takes me to my next question.
Hmm.
So, what words of encouragement do you have for this generation of singers and this generation? Of course, I mean, something you just said right there, just learning from our more seasoned and experienced members. But what words of encouragement do you have for us?
Well, I would, Brother Matthew, I would say just sit, sit back and learn, and not be so eager to get out there. Um, Learn more
Hmm.
instead of trying to do more,
Ah,
because the more you learn, and then the more you can do.
yeah, yes.
If the word is the clue, you can find the tune song association.
All right, YouTube audience. So we're going to jump into our song association game with Brother Charles. So we have four words here that we're going to present to Brother Charles and see what songs come out of his musical mind. So if this is your first time in the Choristers Lounge, first time experiencing the game, it'll be a word. I'll throw words. So let's just say the first word is like love, right? I'll throw a word to Brother
Yes,
Charles, love, and then
yes,
Brother
sir.
Charles comes with that word. So love is not the first word. So our first
Right.
word today, though, is friends. So Brother Charles, if I give you the word friends, what
Hmm.
song comes to mind?
When friends around you prosper, though they're in the wrong, why should you feel discouraged, Lord? Why should you feel alone? You don't have to worry. Just remain steadfast and true. Ooh, 'cause eyes have not seen and ears have not heard what the Lord has in store for you.
Man, oh man. All right, all right. We're gonna keep going,
Wait
man.
a minute, wait a minute.
Man, all right now. Listen, listen. All right.
Yes,
You
sir.
you sound in great voice to me, sir. That was all right. Yes, sir. All right. Second word. Second word. If I give you the word battlefield, battlefield, what comes to mind?
Give me a second, give me a second.
Take your time.
I was a lonely idol. I was a sinner too. I heard a voice from heaven saying there was work to do. I grabbed the master's hand. I joined the heavenly band. Now I'm on the battlefield for my Lord.
Yes, sir. Two for two. Two for two. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. All right. So this third word, I'm thinking about some of the composers and some of the great members of the Jacksonville Tabernacle. So this word um, kind of fits in that category. So if I give you the word arise,
Okay.
what song comes
Okay.
to mind?
Arise, shine, for thy light is come. Arise, shine, for thy light is come. Arise, shine, for thy light is come. And the glory of the Lord to be revealed.
3 for 3. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And who is the composer of that song?
The late Sister Abigail Jones.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. The former Grand Layer.
Yes,
Yes,
my
sir. Yes,
grandmother. Yes,
yes,
yes.
sir. Yes, sir. So that's kind of how we have a connection. Your grandmother was the former Grand Layer, and my mother now, sits in that office. So God bless. That's how
Wow.
that's
Yes, Matthew. Yes,
that's
yes,
another
yes.
connection that we have there. All right. So this last one, again, thinking about some of the great composers there in Jacksonville. If I give you the word "whoa," what song comes to mind?
Woe to the bloody city. It is all full of lies and robbery. Woe to the bloody city. The great departeth not.
Yes, sir. 4 for 4. Perfectly executed.
Yes,
Perfectly
sir.
executed. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And who's the composer of that song?
The late Rebecca Black.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Any songs that's on your heart? You got a song you want to take us out on?
Oh man, come on.
It's completely up to you. The floor is yours for whatever you would like to close us out on.
I got one for you.
We're ready for it.
Once I was blind, and could not see. I asked the Lord to set me free. Now I am saved by his mighty powers. I'm going to dwell in his tabernacle.
Man, oh, brother Charles, you just set my soul on fire with that one for so many different reasons. For so many different reasons. So listen, I thank you for spending just this little bit of time with us here in the Choristers Lounge.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I think that this experience, this conversation, has certainly been one that has strengthened me. I certainly hope that the YouTube audience found. I know YouTube audience that you found something inspirational and encouraging in this one as well. So, Brother Charles, God bless you. Just ask the Lord to keep giving you the inspiration, keep giving you the energy to keep doing what you're doing, to inspire those of us that are under your baton, those of us that just have the opportunity to rub shoulders with you.
Yes, sir.
Just ask the Lord to continue to bless you with the desires of your heart. YouTube audience, again, thank you for being part of the journey. Continue to like, share, and subscribe the various YouTube or the various mediums that we have. Brother Charles, do you have anything, one final statement you want to give to the audience before we head on out?
Yes, sir. I want to speak on someone right quick
Yes, sir.
that I didn't get a chance to speak on. And that's brother Caleb Palmer.
Yes, sir.
He's a brother and he's my friend.
Beautiful.
And I really appreciate him opening the doors again for me. Because if it wasn't for him, I wouldn't have been at the 2025 Passover to direct that song.
Yes, sir.
So I just want to say thank you to him and to those who inspired me to be where I am at today. May
Wow.
God bless all of them and keep them as my prayer.
Yes, sir. Absolutely. So that's Brother Caleb Palmer, the Southern District Chorister, who was responsible for helping that opportunity to get Brother Charles there at the Passover. And Brother Charles certainly with that opportunity, set our souls, our collective souls on fire. So that's always a good thing to give that shout out to brother Palmer. So brother Charles, thank you so much.
Yes, sir.
Just for spending this time with us today. YouTube audience, thank you again for joining us here in the Choristers Lounge. We look forward to welcoming you again next time the Choristers Lounge doors are open. But until then, I'll say peace be unto thee. God bless and keep you is my prayer.
Thanks for joining us on the Choristers Lounge.
Important to you. Come on in and sit on down. Listen as we break it down.